Hey yo, with the Def fam, this is your boy here, and we are back. We got a trailer tonight, and we also have a data mine later tonight, which could happen from any time between now up until reset. It's going to be a big data mine, of course, because we also have refines in there. Alright, so let's see what's up. We have new heroes coming to join the battle. So who are they actually going to be? What game are they from? I've got no idea. Oh, Lady of Ying. Oh, is that Aden, I think is her name? Aden? Oh, Aden. Okay. Alright, so my old translations have failed me. Genealogy of the Holy War, so we're jumping back to FE4, which is pretty cool. Alright, so we have here Infantry Staff Type Aden, a.k.a. Aden. Sure. Alright, 44 HP, 62 attack, 31 speed, 20 defense, and 45 res. Her being a staff type, by the way, is very good because, of course, Ice Lock is the brand new skill that you want to run on these staff type units. She also comes with Magic Shield, apparently, which would have been the second best thing to go for. Alright, so Staff of Yingvi, 14 might, 2 range, -1 special trigger. Foe can't counterattack. Unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally in 5 space. Oh, wow. That's quite a lot of warping there. It's only adjacent, though, which, if it was, like, within 2 spaces of any ally in 5 spaces, that would have been nuts. But that's still pretty nuts, though, being able to warp that far in. If a rally or movement assist skill is used by unit, grants Empathy and Canto 1 and the following status to unit and target ally for 1 turn. If unit initiates, unit makes a guaranteed follow-up. So already Empathy is out of Ash's hands. Or not Ash. He's voiced by Ash, but that's not actually his name. What's his name again? Rune, I think it is. Homeboy who keeps on losing his boots. So yeah, Empathy is already not even exclusive to him anymore, which is a big RIP. Also, if unit is in 3 spaces of an ally, grants a bonus to attack and res equal to 6 plus 20% of unit's res at the start of combat. Deals damage equal to 20% of units res, excluding on AoEs, and if calculates damage from staff like other weapons, effective is not active, then damage from staff is calculated after combat damage is added. So that's if she doesn't have Wrathful Staff, which obviously she's gonna, because that's now a Sacred Seal, and they even prepared for that by giving her built-in Dazzling Staff. So very good stuff here. Also grants special cooldown count -1 to unit before unit's first attack. Oh, aggressive staff unit. Very nice. So she gets the pre-charge on her special, like light rally spectrum, basically. Magic Shield, very good assist, or at least it was up until the release of Ice Lock. Although there is one advantage to Magic Shield that I do like over Ice Lock, and it's that it has a range of 1. Whereas Ice Lock has a range of 2. Can be kind of annoying in some situations if you don't really want to move your staff type, but you want to heal somebody that's in 2 spaces. Sometimes, like, that could mess with you. Alright, Glitter of Light, again, as her special. Sway, attack, and res. Interesting. Oh, it has a staff icon, too, so this looks like probably a staff-exclusive ace skill here. If unit initiates combat or is in 3 spaces of an ally, grants a bonus to attack and res during combat equal to 8 plus the number of allies within 3 spaces of unit times 2, with a max of 12. And calculates damage from staff like other weapons. So we're doing this now. We're just building in Wrathful Staff on an ace skill. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good for these staff types. Now they can just open up the Beast skill and the Sacred Seal slot for whatever they want. So they can go for Resonance or, like, whatever. At this point. That is very good. That's a really good ace skill. That's like on the level of Fortune for the beast types. Alright, then we have Speed and Res Discord, which is actually a pretty solid skill, and then Infantry Pulse 4. Not too bad here from Aden. Wasn't expecting all that much, but I guess I didn't really know what to expect, but they did a pretty good job here. Alright, there she is healing Homeboy, Sigurd, of course. Alright, then they're going to show her in combat here, in action. Would have been nice if they showed her up against, like, some actual unit, like Needhogger or someone more familiar as an armor type, as opposed to generic Lance Knight. Alright, sure. Alright, who we got next? Archer of Yingvi. Is that Midale? Midale, or however you say it? Or, I'm sorry, Midir. Yeah, there you go, Midir. So, I don't even know why I bother, like, saying the old translated names, because no one even says those anymore anyway, because the translation I played was from a billion years ago before anyone even cared about anything. Okay, so a Blue Bow Cavalry type, Midale here. Looking pretty good. Artwork is solid. Alright, whoa. Little too quick there. Okay, so we got here 40 HP, 60 attack. Getting +6 to speed and defense from incited speed and defense, looks like. So that's actually 47 speed, 30 defense, and then 22 res. Alright, sure thing. Alright, Rampart Bow. 14 might, 2 range, effective against flyer, -1 special trigger. At the start of turn, if unit's HP is over 25%, inflicts speed and defense -7, exposure, and deep wounds on the closest foes and foes in 2 spaces of those foes through the next action. Alright, pretty solid debuff. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants a bonus to units' all stats equal to the number of foes in 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit times 3 plus 5 with a max of 14. Neutralize penalties, deals +X damage, where X is the number of foes in 3 spaces of target, including the target times 8. With a max of 32. God damn. 32 points of true damage. That's insane. Alright, also excluding on AoEs, and then reduce damage from foes' first attack by 7, including their brave attack. Outside of the tremendous amount of true damage that he's got there, I think he's going to need a little bit more bulk to be able to survive the counter hits from some of these armor types now. Because they're free to just run like Sturdy Beast or Armored Blaze or Armored Flow or whatever it is, and just clap back so hard on the counter attack. Unless, of course, they're going for Shield Fighter. But, yeah, would have liked a little bit more bulk out of this guy. Alright, then we have Luna, we have Sly Swift Sparrow making another appearance there, and then Incited Speed and Defense making its very first appearance. Off top, can't think of anyone who would really want that, but Incited has actually been a lot easier to get as a support now, so running it as a hard C skill, probably not what you want to do anymore. Okay, next up. Oh, it's Do. Oh, that's all. Actually, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I do like Do. Do and Patty are like some of my favorite thieves for some reason. So, okay, so Do is going to be a red dagger infantry type. Okay. So we got here 41 HP. We got 54 attack, 48 speed, 37 defense, and 24 res. And RIP Do with the demote energy. But it's all good. Just happy to get him in the game, I guess. Alright, Helping Dagger, 12 might and 2 range. At the start of combat, if unit's HP is over 25%, grants attack and speed up 5 to unit. Grants attack and speed up X times 5 to unit, where X is the number of allies with attack over 55 in 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit, plus the number of allies with speed equal to or over 40 in the same area with a max of 3. And grants cooldown charge +1 to unit per attack during combat. We've already seen this effect on another weapon before. I think it was on a tome. I can't remember exactly who had it, but this is the exact effect out of one of the seasonal weapons that we've had before. Except now it's on a dagger, I guess, so that's a little different. Alright, then we have Soul, Speed and Defense Finish 3 as a demote fodder skill, which I guess is okay. And then Attack and Speed Gap 3. Maybe when we get level 4 gaps, that could be interesting. But as it stands right now, gap skills are... I mean, I don't even think gap skills were relevant when they came out. So, yeah, probably not the best sign as far as fodder goes. Maybe he'll be a good merge project, though. We do have a nice Arcane Dagger, I think. Like, Arcane Soaks is okay, probably. Alright, and for the Attuned Hero, who do we have here? Okay, it looks like Brigid, I think. Awakened Bow. Yeah, that's probably Brigid. Yep. Man, she's got some fabulous hair there. Looking like Mega Ampharos with that fabulous hair. The legendary Suzuki Rika strikes again, man. You can always count on her to get some awesome Jugdral artwork. Okay, so Brigid is going to be a green bow infantry type this time. Alright, and also Attuned Hero, so keep that in mind. She's going to have an Echo skill and also be a fodder bank. Oh, wow, that's interesting. So they're allowing Alphonse to get the jump on her. Wow. So she probably... Is she going to be a tank? Like, what? Okay, Divine, you fell, 14 might, 2 range, effective against flying, -1 special trigger. At the start of turn, if unit is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack and speed up 6, incited, and the following status to unit and allies in 2 spaces for 1 turn. Unit can move to a space adjacent to any ally in 2 spaces. So basically, incited and warping support with double stats up 6. I really wish they would stop doing the hard stat bonuses, like, forced onto every unit now. Because I can't run them on my defense team if they're going to do that, because I'm not going to be able to set up my rally trap. Because first of all, King Freyr already does defense and res up 6, and you have to run him on defense. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. So he's already doing that, and now all the other units I would want to run, like Winter Shez or Emblem Lucina, all of them just come with built-in attack and speed up 6. So it's getting real annoying having to do this. I wish there was a way to turn that off. But okay, rant done for the time being. If unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants a bonus to unit's attack and speed equal to 6 plus 20% of unit speed at the start of combat. Unit deals plus X damage, where X is the total number of bonus effects on unit, excluding bonuses, stat bonuses, and penalty effects active on the foe, excluding stat penalties times 5, with a max of 25. I believe that's the same as Ninja Lucina, which is obviously very good. And then excluding AoEs, grants special cooldown count -2 to unit before unit's first follow-up attack. Yeah, I'm literally Ninja Lucina. And disable skills of all foes, excluding the foe in combat during combat. What? Oh, no. I thought for a second they just jumped and gave her Nihil, but it's not Nihil. It's Feud, which just nullifies the effects of everybody except the unit you're fighting, which, I mean, obviously that's still pretty good, but like, at this point in time, we can probably get Nihil and it wouldn't even be that crazy. Just like neutralize all skills on the foe in combat as opposed to their allies. All right, Draconic Aura, perfect attack and speed. So another gold border, this is the first secondary gold border ideal skill, but another freaking attack and speed boosting A skill. How many of these do we possibly need? Can we get like other effects as opposed to just giving like attack and speed? Okay, if unit's HP is over 25% at the start of combat, or unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, grants attack and speed up 7 to unit during combat. And also, if unit speed is better than the foe's speed, neutralize effects that guarantee foe's follow-ups and prevent unit's follow-ups. Oh my god, so it's null follow-up built in with attack and speed up 7. And also, if unit's HP is over 25% at the start of combat and unit is in 3 spaces of an ally, grants a further attack and speed up 3 to unit during combat. Wow. Probably infantry only, but still, that's really good. When you consider the fact that they've stopped giving null follow-up to built-in unit. Like, null follow-up has become even more rare on these base kits now. They want you to get it from either a Sacred Seal or some kind of support effect or some other way than just having it built in. So now you can just, like, go back to having it with running an A skill that just comes with it built in. Very good. Okay, I remember. Unique beast skill. That's quite a name there for a passive. At the start of player phase or enemy phase, if unit is in 2 spaces of an ally, inflict speed and defense -7, panic, and sabotage on the closest foes and foes in 2 spaces of those foes through the next action. Unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, inflicts speed and defense -5 on the foe, and deals damage equal to 20% of unit speed during combat, excluding AoEs, and also if unit's HP is over 1 and foe would reduce unit's HP to 0, unit survives with 1 HP once per combat. Doesn't stack with non-special effects, and so on and so forth. And then if unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, recovers 7 HP to unit after combat. So these are like the 3 primary effects now. Miracle, Brave Attacking, and Potent. Pretty much. Any unit that's got one of those 3 things built in is looking pretty good. So you're going to be able to support this unit pretty well. Obviously, just slap the Lin Ring on her. She's already got her built-in Miracle, so all you need to do is get Brave Attack support. So Looking at you once again, Bride Catria. Just have her snipe units from 50 miles away, and she's probably going to be looking solid. I don't know if she's better than Ninja Lucina, though, but she's another option, which is obviously good. All right, then we have Creation Pulse, and then Tempo Echo. New Echo skill here. Neutralize effects that grant special cooldown charge plus X to the foe, or inflict guard on unit, and reduce percentage of foe's non-special DR by half. Wow, was that really necessary? So we get DR wow. Bro, it's literally like Tempo 4 as an Echo skill. That's a little overkill, man. We didn't need it to cut DR and like all that shit. But I guess if it didn't, then it wouldn't be as good as like some of the other Echo skills at this point. Yeah, so they wanted to show her off against Alphonse there to tank so they could show her with her miracle effect. And now I guess they're going to go ahead and show her just laying waste to the enemy team here. All right, they wanted her to warp in there, so now she's going to get her revenge on Alphonse. Again, would have liked to see her against someone a little bit more like common, like Needhogger. But I guess it is what it is. Yeah, the miracle is pretty interesting on her built in. Yeah, she seems like she's going to be a pretty good unit overall. All right, then here we go on the map. Doesn't look like anyone shows up that isn't supposed to be there. So I don't know who the Tempest Trial or Grand Hero Battle unit is, rather. But we are getting the data mines in a couple of hours, so that'll probably reveal all the rest of the information we need to know. Actually, hold on. We can take a look quickly at the Twitter account, because they've been posting the inheritances for the skills now. All right, so we are back. We have the inheritances for the new passives. So we have here Perfect Attack and Speed, which is infantry only, which I kind of expected being an ideal skill. I think armored units were able to get ideals as well, but I mean, what do armored units care about getting null follow-up and attack and speed at this point? Tempo Echo is infantry only, which again makes a lot of sense. Sway, Attack, and Res is staff only, which again makes a lot of sense. And then Incited Speed and Defense only for your infantry and cavalry types, which again, we already knew all of that. So that's pretty much everything here for the actual like trailer. And like I said, we are getting the data mines in who knows when, probably very soon. Yeah, they have the stats and everything there. We'll just stay tuned until we eventually get the data mines, which will be happening tonight. So that's all for now, guys. Take care, and I will catch y'all again on the flip side.